Welcome back to Wellness by Nature, where we break down everyday health topics to help you make simple, informed changes for a healthier life. I'm Barbara Sage, your host, and today we're shining a light on a mineral that might not get a lot of attention but plays a huge role in our health: potassium. Potassium is essential for so many vital functions, yet many people may not realize its importance or know if they are getting enough in their diets. Let's dive into why potassium matters and how to make it a regular part of your daily routine. So, what exactly does potassium do in our bodies? Potassium is an electrolyte, meaning it helps balance fluids and supports muscle and nerve function. Think of it as a communication bridge between cells, enabling signals to travel throughout our body. Without enough potassium, these signals can weaken or become disrupted, leading to issues like muscle cramps, fatigue, and even irregular heartbeats. One of potassium's most crucial roles is in regulating blood pressure. Research shows that potassium can help counter the effects of sodium, which is known to raise blood pressure. When we eat potassium-rich foods, it assists our kidneys in filtering out excess sodium, easing tension in our blood vessels. Studies suggest that people with higher potassium intake have a lower risk of high blood pressure and, by extension, a reduced risk of heart disease and stroke. So potassium isn't just a mineral, it's a simple and powerful ally for heart health. Potassium is also essential for muscle health. If you've ever experienced those annoying muscle cramps after a workout or at night, low potassium might be one of the reasons. Muscles rely on potassium to contract properly, so if you're active, having enough potassium can support recovery and help your muscles function smoothly. And let's not overlook potassium's role in nerve health. Potassium helps transmit electrical signals between cells, especially nerve cells and muscles. This is key not only for movement, but also for regulating your heartbeat. When potassium levels are low, this communication can get interrupted, leading to symptoms like fatigue or, in more severe cases, irregular heart rhythms. Now, where can we get potassium from? The good news is that many foods are rich in this mineral. Bananas, potatoes, and avocados are well-known sources. But potassium is also abundant in leafy greens, beans, tomatoes, and some fish, like salmon. Including a mix of these foods in your diet can help you meet your daily potassium needs. For most adults, the recommended intake is around 2,500 to 3,000 milligrams, though this varies based on individual health needs and lifestyle. While bananas are famous for their potassium, they are far from the only option. For instance, sweet potatoes actually contain more potassium than bananas, along with other nutrients like vitamin A. Leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard are also excellent sources. By incorporating a range of potassium-rich foods, you're not only meeting your needs, but also adding variety to your meals. It's also important to mention that potassium supplements aren't usually recommended unless prescribed by a healthcare provider. Since potassium affects heart and muscle function, too much can be risky, especially for people with kidney issues. Our kidneys help regulate potassium levels, so if they aren't working properly, excess potassium can build up and pose serious health risks. Generally, it's best to get potassium from whole foods, so how can you be sure you're getting enough potassium? A good approach is to add potassium-rich foods to each meal. Think of adding leafy greens or a handful of beans to your lunch, or maybe snacking on a fruit like an orange. Small, consistent changes in your daily routine can make a big difference over time. Today, we explored why potassium is such an important mineral, from supporting heart health and blood pressure to aiding muscle function and nerve signaling. It's truly a powerhouse nutrient. Adding a variety of potassium-rich foods to your diet can help keep your energy levels up, support your heart, and ensure your muscles and nerves are functioning smoothly. For a simple step this week, try incorporating one potassium-rich food into your daily meals. Whether it's a banana, a handful of spinach, or some beans, each choice counts. Thank you for joining me today on Wellness by Nature. I'm Barbara Sage, and I hope today's episode helped you see the importance of potassium in a new light. Share this episode with a friend who might benefit, and let's keep taking small steps together toward a healthier life, one nutrient at a time.